my sub-team. Not intensifies, that was the last one. What shall we name this one? Team Bannables
No cure for fools.
versus Team Popstars.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Making up names as we go along. Where's Briar's list of 27 names long?
Draven out.
To get into this one.
His list of 10,500 names, yeah.
Learn from your mistakes.
So, Draven banned away, Anivia banned away. These are pretty typical bans for the stream, as these are the main champions of just about everybody who is a regular here. So, let's see. Zed banned away, which is not something we normally see.
Yeah, maybe people kind of just knowing a little bit about somebody else and the champions they play, or just trying to ban a champion that's really strong. But once again, we see the Echo ban, so I have to assume that somebody like Greedy or somebody else plays Echo. That's all I can assume.
Or someone is a Syndra main and just really hates Echo.
That's true. That's true. And Syndra was not banned away, and it was picked up by Red Team last time. Now there's a little bit different players, a little bit different teams. But the Jhin picked up by Wimbledon, who's new tonight. Oh, we know that somebody's liking that team so far already.
Yes, I like Jhin. I like Jhin.
You like Jhin?
It's a genuine like.
Ah, that was good. Oh, we got Super CC coming out of Team Popstars already, as Vigar picked up by Reeves, and Insandima picking up Thresh for the bottom lane support, which is going to be super hard CC, and Vigar's like an alternate version of Syndra. Press R, win game. However, I'm interested in knowing now if Team Bannables picks up the Syndra, and Vigar was kind of trying to super predict that it's going to be the Vigar. And I think that Austin Sor played Teemo top lane last time. Not sure about that one.
Don't know about that.
I know that Teemo's played last stream, but I can't remember who played him last time. And I know that Austin Lore played last stream, so maybe not. Reeves, you banned my Anivia. Gonna have to play Vigar instead. I got no mercy as he picks up the Vigar. But double 80 carries coming out from Team Bannables as Phantom of Temp decides to try the very unique but very fun nonetheless Callista support, which is a very unique way, rather than using the ultimate to throw your support, which is usually a very heavy tanky member like a Leona or an Alistar, into the enemy team. Instead,
Or,
support Callista
better,
uses it
Zyra.
for no. Unless Zyra has a Zanyas, there's no reason
Always
for that.
throw the Zyra into the enemy team.
But instead, we'll be using it to pull Jhin to safety, as she will be a
When
range
he
champion
does screw
focusing
up.
on poking. Right. Now, the thing that I don't super like about that is that Jhin is not necessarily a deep team fighting champion. He likes to be he's one of the higher range champions in the game. Not the highest, but one of the higher range champions in the game, who plays from a massive amount of distance. Even his ults are from halfway across the freaking map. And so I don't think there will be too many reasons to pull him out if he's the one who's like face checking, which shouldn't be happening anyway. However, that being said, Vigar walking in and throwing down the ult onto the Jhin, and Callista immediately ults him as well to pull him to safety, could be a thing that we see happen. As Bannables is drafting a hella squishy team. Oh my gosh, that is a squishy team.
Yeah, you could. Oh my lord. Okay.
If they get the damage out, they win. But if they get engaged upon, like a, I don't know, Lee Sin or a Vigar or a Karthus?
Karthus?
Oh my...
Karthus?
Ah, this is going to be
I think
awesome.
that might be a first on the stream, Jake.
I think Karthus had played once before, maybe. But regardless, Karthus top lane versus the Teemo. This is going to be a crazy... I'm not saying it's a good game, I'm not going to say where it goes. I'm just going to say it's going to be a crazy, crazy game because these team comps are nothing like you normally see. Team Bannables versus Team Popstars. Soccer says, I'm going ADC no matter what. Doesn't even matter to me. And I'm okay with that. That's the Jin.
Yeah, the term team comp cannot really be applied to this.
Agreed. Let's roll through the champions and their players real fast. For Team Bannables, we've got Wavelet. Welcome to the stream. As you are new, playing the Jin, 80 carry in the bottom lane. Phantom of Tip taking the rare but not unseen before Callista bottom lane support. Austin Sword Galore, which I could swear has played the Teemo top lane before, taking Ignite Flash this time around. Greedy with the Vel'Koz in the mid lane, and Lol XD taking Rengar in the jungle. Go ahead and roll through Team Popstars for us.
For Team Popstars, we've got Syndicate Reeves. I'm going to keep doing that.
Lord Reeves is his old name.
In the mid lane. Insomnia on Thresh in the bot lane. Blues 87 on Tristana, also in the bot lane, but in the ADC role. We've got Poppy Pills on Lee Sin in the jungle, we assume. And Enzalor on Karthus top lane? Question mark? Wow.
Yeah, so I do believe Karthus is going to be top lane against the Teemo, which should do decently because Karthus is full spells and doesn't even auto hardly at all. And so the blind from Teemo not going to do much. The one thing that's an issue is that Karthus is extremely squishy. So if he cannot land those, as I personally like to call them, Skittles, if he cannot land those Skittles and harass Teemo out of lane, he's going to have a rough time because Teemo can just walk in, auto once, walk out, and that poison is just going to burn the Karthus down. Lee Sin in the jungle, I'm a big fan of, as he's going to be doing some hard engage on very squishy members of the team, able to kick them out. The other thing that Popstar has going for them a lot is that Thresh-Veigar combination, especially when that Thresh ults. You've got two, one that stuns, one that slows, walls, boxing the enemy team in. And so if you get that true engage with the Karthus AoE being used, you could look for a 5v5 team composition that's going to explode. However, that being said, Bannables has such insane poke from a distance, and they do have that engaging Rengar. Now, he's more of the assassination Rengar. I highly doubt that he's going to be building solid tank this game, but that is their kind of one main engaged frontline hope, is that everyone focuses their damage on Rengar, probably kills him, and then they poke the rest of the team down anyway.
Yeah.
I gotta say, at the end of the day, though, since if I'm going to be predicting first this time around, I'm giving it to Team Popstars, and the sole reason is that Tristana Thresh bottom lane, that even if they do semi-poorly, can rotate out to the mid game, and that combination alone should do really well.
Yeah, the reason I would give it to Popstars is because Team Bannables comp is absolute garbage. That's just the long and short of it right there. Vel'Koz has a decent, I suppose, a decent matchup into Veigar mid lane until level 6 when Veigar ults him and Vel'Koz has no health. Tristana Thresh will beat Callista Jhin in every way possible. I mean, sure, Callista can't get hooked, but she's also not going to be dealing much damage because she's going a GP10 item. Granted, she can stack, and she's not really effective as a support until level 6. Lee Sin has more gank pressure than Rengar up until level 6. And Karthus is not a top rock.
Right, so the thing that I'd like to see from Bannables is the Rengar being insanely proactive. Karthus top lane is super squishy, very easy for you to get into range of one of your jumps from a bush and just to mash around. You can even come from the lane itself behind the Teemo, jump out of a bush, and murder Karthus. And then in the mid lane will be a little bit harder, but if you can get the knock-up from Vel'Koz, that should be enough CC for Rengar to leap in and execute the Veigar. If you can keep those two AP monsters of the Karthus and the Veigar down, shut them down in the early game, that should allow, even if the bot lane loses, should get Rengar fed enough that he can literally just go around assassinating anybody. He finds the Karthus and just immediately kills him. He finds the Tristana, just kills her, and just runs around. And the rest of the team can simply focus on poking the enemy team down. They do have a really good tower destroying team with that Jhin and Teemo, but
Jhin is actually terrible at taking towers, though. He has to
But his
reel
fourth,
it
no,
like
no,
that.
not taking towers as in like sitting there spamming away on a tower. I'm talking taking towers as in sieging and poking the tower down. Because Jin's fourth shot on a tower will chunk it massively. Tristana's a better for sitting there spamming away on a tower.
The crit shot deals reduced damage to towers. It's one of my greatest sadnesses.
But it still does good damage, at least to me.
Yeah, the thing is that as tower pushers go, Tristana's the best in the game right now. So if you're comparing apples to apples here, ADC, Tristana far better at taking towers than Jhin, far better at team fighting than Jhin. Jhin is a better pick ADC, but if Tristana gets snowballed and gets ahead, she's going to carry a game. In this current meta, Jhin can't really do that.
But I wasn't necessarily talking about like tower taking. I was more talking about the siege comp that Bannables could play. And that they have enough range poke champions of the Vel'Koz, of the Jhin, even of the Kalista Qs. They have enough poke that they could have a decent siege comp besides the Rengar. And so if the Rengar is going around assassinating, everybody else just, Jhin could be in trouble. Thresh looking for a hook. Waveland trying to avoid it. Oh, he walks into it! But the prediction from the Thresh! He flashes underneath the turret, still dead as Lee Sin follows in, flashes to his own safety. Rengar coming around, but now it is a 4v2. Vel'Koz coming from the side, popping pills, low health. That is a very low health Vigar as he was taking the tower initially. They get the slow on Tristana, but popping pills may go down as the Rengar looking for the kill, but another nice hook from the Thresh, but that's still the 1-4-1, and now turning onto the Thresh, forcing his flash out as well. And in the end, I think it comes out about even. The most unfortunate thing is that the Jhin spam or used both the flash and the heal, so he is going to be insanely squishy early game. As I suddenly remembered to pause the music.
Wow. Yeah. So that it really sucks to be Jhin in the bottom lane right now. Down both summoners with an aggressive jungler. I am anticipating his first blood Lee Sin being bought multiple times over the next 5 minutes, knowing that the immobile, squishy ADC has no summoners. In addition to that, the all-in at level 2 from Tristana and Thresh is absolutely mind-numbingly OP. So I'm liking this auto attack rating from Greedy right now. I mean, onto the Vigar.
Spam away, spam away. You know that song, Sail Away, Sail Away, Spam Away, Spam Away. Both junglers have finished their bottom side, now moving towards the top side. Rengar already there, looking for just a quick double buff start. And it'll be interesting to see where he goes next as the Lee Sin is available. Ooh, a little more damage from the Vel'Koz. But this is going to be a high kill game. I mean, we already have 2 kills, and we're only 2 minutes into the game. Just with the champions and the way that they are nearly all hyper squishy, it's just going to be a high kill game already. As Rengar getting a little bit low in the jungle, but Lee Sin looking for a gank top lane. You can see the pings there coming around the side.
It's the game of snowballs, because I mean, with the super squishy stuff, that if you have somebody, and Austin Soar's in a lot of trouble.
Running around,
and
edge flash, but doesn't even matter with the slow from the Karthus. What do you mean Karthus is a top laner? Look at that beautiful kill as he goes.
Yes, I saw Lee Sin
once again.
Beautiful kill.
Oh, that was all Karthus slow. That was all the Karthus slow right there. The Wall of Pain, as I believe the name is. Waveland picking up that
which
farm
I
in the
find
bottom
hilarious
lane.
because it does no damage.
Right, exactly. That is very, very true. I used to main Karthus back in like season 1 and 2. It was my first champion that I ever played and picked up. This is back when you could ult somebody from half health, they would die. It was a wonderful time. He was also the first champion I ever got a skin for as well. I think I bought 2 skins for him before I bought anything else in the game. A little bit of play there onto the Kalista support. The exhaust onto Tristana, trying to keep him alive for a moment longer, but the double hop means that he will live for a moment. Waveland wants that 4th crit shot, however, doesn't have that flash or heal to get him. Rengar coming around the sidelines is going to be seen by a ward. Vel'Koz hanging out inside the little bit of this, and he's going to be flashing. Gets the kill. Lee Sin not even able to get in on that one as the jump wasn't available. He'd already used it to a minion. and they have been able to escape for the moment as he comes around the side.
Greedy with the
decides,
outplay.
nope, is he going to go in? He goes in onto the thresh. The Bolero not going to land, but he does get the stun into the snare. Can they finish him off? Blue 87 still doing decent damage, but in the mid lane, Lee Sin's still there. Weiblet might be in trouble now. Is Tristana going to jump in on him? Rengar nowhere close. Can he get force shot in non time? No, he cannot. This Poppy Pill's going to miss. And what do we talk about? The bot lane from Popstars is going to crush.
87 did such a good job right there, dropping. And that's Poppy Pill.
That's the Rengar assassination we love to see.
Yeah. But Blues 87 did such a good job in the bottom lane right there, dropping vision for the Jhin, who did have fourth shot execute up. I do not believe it would have killed at that HP. It's always a risk.
Oh, almost taken out Greedy underneath the turret. But there's the Rengar pinging. He's going to be right there for the Vigar. There we go. And he goes in. That should be dead. Not too difficult there with the red buff as well. Just spamming Lav. As we said, high kill game already up to 8 kills. This is just going to go even more crazy as the Vel'Koz, there we go, was baiting the Vigar in. And when we talk about the top lane, the team was just going to spam down Enzlor's health. Now again, once the Karthus gets level 6, this game is going to take a little bit of a different turn. But in the meantime, he's going to have a very rough time in the top lane.
Well, I mean, Karthus his 6 spike is only relevant if he's constantly trading and getting Teemo low, which he hasn't been doing. Right?
Well, I wasn't necessarily saying for the Teemo, I was more saying for the rest of the team because they are all squishy members. You know, if Tristana can get Jhin to, 200 health, regardless of whether she gets the kill or not, Karthus just ults from top lane and he's dead. Because there are so many squishy members.
He is out of mana right now, which he should go back.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. In the bottom lane, it's Jhin in trouble once again. Phantom Temp still doesn't have the ult, and the snare not quite going to be enough. However, they are underneath the turret, and he is going to go down. As Blues 87 doesn't even need to hop to safety in the mid lane. I'm talking about in the bottom lane. Phantom Temp flashing to safety for a moment, but Blues 87 doesn't even care because the Thresh doing an amazing job of tanking the turret for this Tristana, who is crushing it right now. 4-0-1 in the mid lane. Vigar somehow survived the onslaught of the Vel'Koz.
This is exactly what I was expecting from this bottom lane. Kalista has nothing she brings to the lane from a supportive standpoint, and Tristana is one of the premier AD carries in the league.
What?
Good reason.
Karthus came back top lane with a teleport just to turn on and die, but there's the Karthus. Oh, will he get anything from it? No, not quite enough ability power yet, as he did start the tier going for that extra mana, which, to be 100% honest, if I was playing Karthus right now, I would not have done for the sole reason of I expect myself to die about 20 times in this game. Just looking at the enemy team lineup, I go, yep, I'm going to die. However, my ult I need to make as powerful as possible. Let me literally build every possible ounce of AP I can and make it do something.
You see, if were I Karthus right now, I would have all of the tiers because I expect to die 20 times. So tier.
Do you remember Season 2 Karthus build where you literally just built for death, but to do as much damage in death as possible?
Suicide Karthus, yeah, it's still a thing. You don't see it as much because you get reported for it.
Flash under turret, AoE, kill everything. It used to work a little bit. People are a little wiser to it now.
Well, you see, the thing is that there was actually a pro player who ran Revive Teleport on Suicide Karthus because he'd kill himself. And then, hold on, we've got a most likely a dead Teemo.
Most likely a dead Teemo. He's trying to get into the bushes to go invisible, flashes to safety, but Poppy Pills with the double buff and the red buff just needs to auto him, and that should be death. Tries to steal away from the Karthus. Doesn't even matter, but the nice gank here in the bottom lane means the death of the Thresh. However, the Ignite taking away on Phantom of Temp almost goes down. The minions are there, and Rengar saves Phantom of Temp by clearing out the minions. So, beautiful save there. Phantom Temp, literally, what are you doing? You need to recall right the second. Tristana is just going to jump onto you once and then kill Jhin. You do not want to do that. He will back off. No, listen to me. Literally leave. Oh, Rengar wants to dive underneath the turret. The snare gonna run, and that's gonna root him down. The Rengar continues in. The heal use from Blue 87 doesn't matter. Assassination Rengar gets the kill, and he's gonna start feasting on the enemy team.
Yeah, Lola XD is probably the saving grace of this team right now. Seriously, it's pretty nuts.
And that's what I talked about, is that if this Rengar could start just literally assassinating people left and right, they still have a small chance. Oh, Greedy flashing over the wall, and that's a nice disengage. And the rest, the Popstars backs off of that one. Pangs onto the Mountain Drake, which is starting off in a moment. We will have the Rift Herald, but I swear to goodness, I would be shocked if we even got close to having a Baron in this game, as I think most teams are just going to concern themselves with kills and pushing lanes. No turrets down yet, 14 kills already, and we are only at 10 minutes.
More than that, they don't really have anybody who can effectively tank a Baron.
Yeah, like, that's exactly it.
Frontline Teemo OP?
Lee Sin.
Yeah, Lee Sin for the red team. Yes, they have the ability between Lee Sin and Thresh to juggle ag.
Well, and that's the thing. We're going to just get a little bit of poke. However, he's walking right onto the Skittles. One more should be enough. No, Karthus doesn't even need it. Flashes in as Lee Sin is going to pick up the rest of the team red buff.
Yeah,
Rengar,
and here comes Rengar.
Gets his assassination once again. Nom. His assassination if you see him coming from a mile away.
Sort of, I suppose.
Lee Sin
You're just
wanting to
dead
shut
either way.
down this
Lee Sin is bot side because Rengar's top. They need to know this. I think Jin has sniffed that out. That the blind monk is looking to clear them under tower. But Rengar going MIA up top, so all of the other lanes need to be very scared.
Oh, a nice hook there onto the Kalista, immediately into the play. Lee Sin executes with impunity as the Tristana gets out of range of the turret as the Thresh tanked the turret as much as possible. However, ooh, kill almost going over. Waveland wants to finish off. However, knocked back underneath the turret, just needs to poke. Flashing under the turret! The play from Thresh will get the kill, but we will get the return kill on the Thresh regardless. And so he at least gets one kill.
It might be first turret in the mid. No.
Trying to play the fancy game as the bottom lane, red team, Team Popstars will pick up first turret gold in the game. They've got an objective. Beautiful.
But it's pretty scary for the Tristana, the fact that that Rengar is so far ahead.
Yes, exactly.
Because he's approaching that I just appear from stealth. Usually Tristana's not that bad for assassins because she can jump away from them, but he's just like gonna be I appear from stealth and you're dead. You have no time to
Okay, so the thing with Rengar is that the more kills you get, the better you can get more kills, because he is that assassination, and he's got that bone necklace. I believe that it is called bone tooth necklace.
Yeah, you remember when he used to get 20 stacks on it, and it would
Yeah, he's already at 5+ kill bonus on it. Like, that is nuts to be barely 10, 12 minutes into the game and already have full stacks on your bone tooth necklace. 701 doing work. Jin did finally pick up a kill in the bottom lane, which means that he is worth gold, as he has barely been able to build anything. Infinity Edge already finished on the Tristana. Teemo versus Karthus. Who will win out in this 1v1? Once again, looks like they're going to kill each other. Can the poison be enough to take away Enzelor? No, it won't. However, if Karthus walks into a mushroom, he will be dead. So nice of Karthus to pick another kill up for himself as he's going full mana build with the Catalyst and the tier already finished. But there's this ult onto Jin. Throws him underneath the turret. Phantom, what are you doing? As he's going to clear the red buff, unable to catch the Tristana. However, we'll be in a spot of trouble as Greedy will see 4 members of Popstars down here underneath the turret. Lots of new people as well. Wow! Cut Sailor, welcome. KFC and Watermelon 123 and Shane Coney as Rengar gonna execute it underneath the turret. No surprise there. As I said, it's a high kill game, ladies and gentlemen. These teams have no tanks and all about the murderation. As Blues 87 just gonna kill this Jin. Poppy Pills picking up the credit for that one.
And Phantom Temp's dead too.
Okay, so what did I say way back when we talked about team composition? The Thresh Tristana will be the key for Popstars. They got Tristana rolling in the bottom lane, and now the Thresh CC is going to come in huge to just play in and kill, hook everybody in for the rest of the damage of the team. Now, Karthus is taking a little bit of damage in the top lane as he's trying to get the rest of Teemo down. 1 and 4. Split push Teemo unsuccessful, not online. As
Yeah,
bot lane turret
I mean,
2 will go down.
I would have expected the actual split push build, not the AP. Split push build is actually pretty terrifying.
I said Water Malone. KFC and Water Malone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, 10 kills, 214, a little bit of a 3,000 gold lead carved out from Team Popstars as the farming in the top lane going in favor of the Karthus, but the kills in top lane going in favor of the Rengar. Teemo did not even get credit for that one. Literally ran in just to lose half his health as the spamming Rengar comes out in the top lane once again. 8-1. But the question is, and will remain, can Rengar see a chiropractor after this game for carrying his team to a win, which will be tough. I think Vel'Koz needs to be unlocked. I have yet to see him ult. I've yet to see him do anything other than farm in the middle, which he's done a decent job of. 30 farm over the Vigard.
What about that ridiculous outplay on Reeves and Lee Sin in the mid lane? You didn't see that?
No, I might have missed that. I was looking at the chat off to the side. So, NA.
Oh yeah. Well, he got ganked at like level 4. Flashed the Lee Sin Q and then knocked up, solo killed Reeves and then
I did see.
Yeah,
I did see the kill. Yeah, that was true. But I mean, is more. I just haven't seen the him ult yet, which I thought was interesting. But Vigard, you know, using his R to collect champion farm in the top lane. Now
I think this is going to be a Rengar collecting farm, and this is the dead Jhin again.
The Tristana collecting farm. Oh, Kalista saving the Jhin for the moment as the top lane Karthus picks up the kill on the Rengar. Revenge has been served. And now the Thresh coming into the bot lane. Oh, play not quite going to land. Phantom attempt trying to get a little bit of damage, but the support Kalista just going to give even more kills over to the 8-1 Tristana that is going to be massive. There's the ult coming out. I think the de-atomization of Lee Sin has been completed as Greedy picks up one in the mid lane. 12 kills to 18. We are still keeping our just about 2 kills per minute goal of this game. Not really a goal, but more just happens. As Popstars should be able to pick up their second Drake completely uncontested.
Yeah. There's not much to comment on in this game. Kind of a steamroll, as was expected.
Besides the Rengar.
It's just compositions. There's not much that this composition can do against the Thresh and Tristana.
I wonder how effective Kalista would be if she had built 100% tank. Literally runes, masteries, and every item built health, armor, and magic resist. Well, because then you're just a utility champ.
I mean, she doesn't really do anything. Like, the champion Kalista only does damage.
No. Because you can... I mean, I don't know how to talk about the execution of this Karthus once again in the top lane, because that's no surprise shocker there. But Thresh coming up could change things a little bit with Lee Sin behind him. But as a full tank Kalista, you could auto-attack and rend for the slows, and then use your ult for the disengage. But, Thresh coming up! Oh, just misses and hits a minion kill for kill between the Teemo and the Lee Sin in the top lane. Rengar going down once again. However, there is the Vigard chewing through several of the mushrooms as the Teemo going straight in for the Thresh is going to get played in CC quite heavily. The burning of Thresh should be completed. There he goes. Teemo does pick up an extra kill. As in the bot lane, will Kalista get a kill? Save the Jhin! It worked one time! It didn't work! Because Karthus is in the game! What? Oh my goodness. Jhin dies nonetheless, despite Kalista's well-timed pulling him out of the Tristana ult. Oh my goodness, this game. But Popstars continues to break into the lead as bot lane turret will go down for Bannables.
Yeah, as I was saying, like, it's an interesting idea, full tank Kalista, but the thing is the champion's model is designed around one thing: efficiently dealing damage. Her passive is designed to make her move so she can deal damage from a range without dying. Reeves is dead, and Enzalor's dead. Oh, nope, Thresh.
With
Thresh
the
saved.
saves. That's
Because
what
they
I'm
were
talking
totally
about.
both dead.
That's what I'm talking about.
And if Thresh had gotten too much closer, he probably would have been dead too. This Rengar is stupid fed.
However, the teams are still somewhat on the even side simply because, or if you look at gold alone, Popstars is only 2,000 gold in the lead, but pretty much that entire lead is on the Rengar side. Now, a huge factor is that Greedy on this Vel'Koz hasn't died yet. Looking for the assassination on Blues 87. Pop-up not quite going to land, but there's the alt Disintegration Ray. Might be his first death as Lee Sin's here to pick it up. The flash use as Tristana just able to escape from the Jhin ultimate. Greedy keeps his no-death record in a 39-kill game. That honestly is pretty impressive.
As an incredibly squishy champion as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. Oh, there's that threshold. Straight into the Vigar. Look at that. Double wall says you're not going anywhere as Rengar just going to get slowed through it. He's looking for assassination. He's going to leap in, but can he get CC'd out? Still picks up one despite the CC and goes down as well. 1-for-1 traded in the mid lane. But that should be, with Lee Sin here, mid-tier 1 going down. Popstars picking up that one as the Teemo's trying to get his split push on, and Tristana's just going to clean up all that farm in the top one.
Though, Teemo probably can 1v1 the Tristana, simply because of the blind.
It's true. However, 8-2-5. This Tristana is a monster. We'll see if the 1v1 goes down right now. Oh my god.
As I said, the blind.
Wow! When you come out from assassination mode, Teemo, yeah, there's nothing. And picks up a kill. Teemo is relevant in the game.
Yeah, that was actually late game Teemo with this particular build is pretty scary. Like the amount of damage he dishes out, it's not as much as the split push build with the Runaan's Hurricane and Fervor. He deals as much damage as an ADC in that case, with really short range, mind you.
So,
But the single target burst from the Gunblade and the blind with the full AP stacking is pretty bonkers. Oh wait, he's going to hybrid build with the Ginsu's Rage Blade. I haven't seen this one yet.
And Callista started the Frost Queen's claim as a trinket item. I'm not even sure what to say about that.
I said it for you. Goodbye.
No.
You get
I'm
35
saying
seconds.
I don't know what to say about the support Callista doing Frost Queen's claim. Like, out of every support item, obviously to me, the best one is the movement speed, gold, awesome, Talisman of Ascension. But even Relic Shield gives that nice shield to your AD carry or the squishier members of Bannables.
Yeah.
Other than rates, I can't see a single reason why you would go Frost Queens. But I mean, that's what he built. That's what he built. 1, 5, and 2. I've seen worse. The Rengar coming around the side, looking for another assassination. However, with that sweeping lens being active, decides not to go in on that ping since they're trying to track him down. There is that third Drake up. It is another Ocean Drake. Karthus is like, I know you're in there, Teemo. I might actually get the kill. Oh, there it is. Down to 300 health. There's that ult from Karthus, which should do a good job of getting people's health down low. Tristana picks up the Ocean Drake, but Rengar is still in the thick of things. Callista immediately taken out, but Jhin cleans up this Lee Sin from a massive distance away. Greedy, no! Goes down his first death of the game! As Blues 87 cleans up the rest of the team fight, and it is a full-on ace from Popstars.
This is going to be Baron into a recall and probably mid-turret.
Mid-tier turret push. Now, as I said, that Karthus ult at the beginning of that fight even though he was focused solely on the Teemo, was really good because everyone got their health chunked down several hundred, which made them all squishier targets that are even squishier. And Thresh CC'd up the major members of the Rengar and immediately into the Kalista, which couldn't really do all that much. And as I said, Kalista's all ineffective when she's so close to the fight and Jhin is so far away ulting. So the only good thing they got out of that was that the Jhin was able to snipe away the Lee Sin in the middle of all the chaos, but the rest of the team just gets decimated.
Yeah. Not a ton to say about that particular fight, except the fact that there is now a Baron on the table for a team. Hold on, what the frick? Why does she have Runans? That tilts me. Enzalor. Oh!
Liz! Wow. Oh, the Tristana with Runan's Hurricane. Huh. I was literally sitting here going, huh? As I'm trying to figure out who you were talking about and also watch the game. But Jhin, standing around, you cannot AFK in a game and where everyone is damage dealing and it's squishy besides the Thresh, which as I said, is like the saving grace. 18 assists, almost 60% assist ratio right now. Or actually, might actually be 60% ratio in the game. A little bit. More like 58%. Nice Banshee spell on the Vel'Koz actually will keep him alive a little bit longer, but means that he has less damage to deal. 2, 1, and 2, not super effective this game, as Thresh will pull the Tristana to safety. The Baron netting Team Popstars, the mid-tier second turret, but they really want to use it to crack and inhib. Rengar on the run after the scrying orb has been used. Will find himself just jumping into 4 members. Nice little bit slow there. Jhin starting the ult from a massive distance. This might be the best fight that Bannables will ever get, as Jhin being able to do good damage from the side, but even still, 2 members down already. 3 members, I'm sorry, down. Karthus ult coming out. Greedy just able to escape from that one, as Jhin in the bottom lane now roams up towards the mid to try to help out. 3 for 2. That's like the best fight the Bannables has had so far this game.
Okay. Blues 87 is playing a very strong or a very well-played Tristana, but his build is so awful.
That's all right. We can take some radiation after the fact. But Greedy tries to spam out. Oh, almost got saved, but Tristana's still too strong. Takes him out. The second kill of the game, or second death of the game for the Vel'Koz. I don't think this game is going to last much longer with the combination of that Thresh Tristana. All he needs to do is land a hook play, and Tristana does the rest of the work. And that's what happens when you play a little bit more meta into the most crazy, ridiculous team composition we've seen in a long time on the stream, which is still fun. Don't get me wrong. It was definitely fun. I hope that the players had as much fun as we're having casting this crazy game. As okay, Rengar's really, really, really strong, even though he's died a couple different times now with Serrated Dirt. Might be able to 1v2 if he quickly assassinates Karthus and then gets out of Karthus' AoE to kill off the Lee Sin. But
yeah, really, he needs to take out the Tristana. Oh.
Nope! Okay, well, there he gets one, and he took out the Lee Sin first. I'm sorry, I meant to say he has to kill Lee Sin and then kill the Karthus, but not going to be able to do that with the Tristana hopping in.
Yeah, Enzalor has now picked up a Zhonya's Hourglass.
Oh, Teemo's so dead.
And Reeves
Press
is
R.
about to... No, he's not even going to ult. Never mind, he is.
Okay. Why ult there when you have a Q that's up in half a second? I don't even know what to say about that. As Reeves gonna get a nice stun, and that's gonna be Vel'Koz going down. Oh no! He lives as the minions hooked by Insomnia, and Enzalor also lives
there?
because Veigar did not have ult. That's the only reason why. Oh! Flips it around the Reeves! As the TSM spam comes out to say, I'm sorry, we did not defend you. Or maybe they purposefully did that, but that was slick.
Reeves and Insomnia choked like TSM is going to it world.
That's all right. Laugh all you want, but the more that you put them down, the more they might actually be able to do something.
You see, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping the more I say it,
the more likely they actually do well.
because if I hype it up that they're going to do it, then
He still gets over with the sight over the wall. Gets the jump onto the Thresh. Take out the CC champion. You might have a chance to clear the rest of the team, as Rengar is going to walk away, spam there, as Vigar looking for somebody to jump on, but just decides I will continue my back.
yeah, I would say that late game is looking better, but it's really not, because Tristana. Though, I mean, with this particular build, I mean, anything works when you're this far ahead, but this particular build, the blade, it's meta from about 6 months ago.
Well, the other thing is that anything works when you've got triple ocean drakes and literally can lose half your health, walk away, go and clear one jungle camp, and come back with full health. Like, that.
Yeah.
Triple ocean's ridiculous.
Yeah, the Bork is not that great on a crit focused champion like Tristana. However, it is working pretty decently right now, as she is super far ahead right now. 12-4. So, I mean, you can't be mad at it.
Oh, Teemo hanging out, waiting for somebody to snipe, as Jin gonna get some pretty good damage. Fourth shot just gonna land on Reeves, protecting the Tristana, which is the best thing you could have had.
Okay, can we talk about target selection here? Because you picked the one guy who has both Zhonya's Hourglass and Archangel's Staff. Or Seraph's Embrace at this point.
For the Teemo to try to chunk out. Oh, that might be the death of Tristana. She is going to have to save her a moment. Nice play there from the Thresh. Kalista pulling the Jhin to safety. They are trying to get out, but the hops are real as Tristana gets those resets. The snare underneath the turret, not quite. And Tristana just going to walk her way. Rengar still hanging out. I think that he's just doing the split push Rengar thing, but may not be able to recall in time to save his base, as if Tristana is going to finish the game off. Rengar going to get one more kill on the Karthus just before the game ends.
Just for old time's sake.
Just for old time's sake. I mean, that's basically... Karthus has been his sandwich the whole game long. Anyone want to talk about returning to the scene of the crime? Oh my goodness, what a game. There's so much that you could take away from this, but the main thing to take away is that
Rengar deals lots of damage.
Anti-comp is fun, but won't necessarily win you the game. And Tristana's broken when nobody can touch him. That's basically how it is.
Tristana's just broken in general right now. It's kind of annoying.
Thank you guys for in the chat saying that it was fun, because we had a fun time watching literal assassinations all across the map over and over, and that Jhin shot sneaking around two members. I think he curved it. He had, what's that movie where they twist the gun to get the bullet to curve around people?
I don't know, but that doesn't work in real life.
There's some movie that you can do that. They do that in. I think Jhin did.
Yeah, I think I've seen that movie. I don't know which one it is, but
Reeves dodged it on purpose. No, sorry, Reeves dodged it on purpose. Anyway, let's go through MVPs and honorable mentions. So that way you can head to bed, as it is past midnight.
Yep. So MVP for the losing team of Team Bannables right now, I'm going to give it to Lol XD, just because, well, he did a lot of work.
I'm so shocked.
And I'm giving the second place, the honorable mention, over to Greedy for that ridiculous outplay in the mid lane that he made when getting ganked around level 4, coming up with a kill and getting out with his life. That was a highlight play if I've seen one. And then also for the fact that he managed to pretty much keep himself from dying for the majority of the game. Which
That's
is
what
pretty
I was
impressive.
gonna say. In a game like that, to have 0 deaths for 3/4 of the game and end the game with only there's 0 deaths, and then end the game with only 3 deaths is darn impressive when you're playing one of the squishier champions of the game. So I would definitely give honorable mention solely for that alone, because that takes some serious skill.
And then for team Team Popstars, that's it. I wonder, who am I gonna give MVP to on that team?
Obviously the support, because Insomnia set up Tristana every single time and was the crucial role, playing full tank with starting a Thornmail, 100% MVP, right?
Yeah, no.
Right? Right?
No. Blues 87 gets the MVP.
I never saw that coming.
Okay, 15-4, most damage in the game.
I was sarcasm.
Just destroyed the bottom lane. Now, yes, Insomnia did do his part, did excellent setups, which is probably why he's going to get the honorable mention. Just the bot lane of Team Popstars doing some mad work. That was really, really, really pleasant to watch from one side and really painful to watch if you were on the other side. That concludes our broadcast day, I suppose. I actually, guys, I've got a ton of schoolwork tomorrow. Early class in the morning, and then CAD in the afternoon. So I'm probably going to be at school from 7:30 until 9:30 in the evening. So I've actually got to get to bed and then go to school. So I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of our favorite play-by-play caster, Jake Kelton, for the remainder of the evening. So have fun, and I'll see you guys next week.
See you, Wraith. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Get your good beauty sleep. Goodness knows you need.
It's not going to help, but I can dream, right?
You can dream. Hey, like soccer for the win, dreams of being challenger. We can all have dreams. Dreams, and broken memes. Or the other way around. But good night, Wraith. We will see you next time.
All right. Good night.